Hey, 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 happy Thursday. As I am going back through my personal development module of emotional intelligence, the people pleasing module just took me out. I was like, why didn't I hear this the last time I went through this? I like going back through the information over and over again to get what I need. And so I'm going to talk a bit about people pleasing. So, people pleasing mindsets are anchored in a self concept of being nice. I'm just a nice person. False mindset. You believe that being nice protects you from harmful treatment of others. False beliefs. If I am nice to others, they will be nice to me. And as a former people pleaser, this is what I used to think too. If I'm nice to them, they should be nice to me. If I do this for them, they should do it for me. They should treat me like I treat them. That's not always the case. People-pleasing habits, taking care of others at your expense. That's a mouthful itself. Taking care of others at your expense. Going above and beyond at your expense and expecting them to do the same. And they don't and they won't. Okay? People-pleasing feelings. Concern with the feelings associated with confrontation. So I did not like confrontation. Therefore, I didn't do things that will cause confrontations. People-pleasing feelings. This exists because we want to avoid feeling some kind of way. We want to avoid feeling angry. We want to avoid feeling the anxiety. We want to avoid feeling upset. When you avoid when you avoid difficult emotions, you train yourself on how to When you avoid difficult emotions, you never train yourself how to manage them. So when you avoid those difficult emotions, you never train yourself how to manage them. So whenever you start feeling like that, you try to people please to get out of that, right? Okay, just go ahead. Yeah, you can do it. It's fine. Everything's okay. And it's not. This shows up in parenting and entrepreneurship. This will show up in business when they are led by people. This will show up in businesses when they are led by people with people-pleasing tendencies. Have you ever worked for somebody and they had certain, like you felt like they had, they probably did, they had pick people. They would let the people do whatever. And you just like, I don't understand how you let everybody do that and you don't let me. It spills over into entrepreneurship. It spills over into leadership. Sometimes they have leaders in position who are people pleaser. They have leaders in leadership positions who have people-pleasing mindsets, right? They believe that being nice will protect them from harmful treatment of others. So they always letting people just get away with stuff. And you just can't seem to understand. Like, I don't understand. Like, nobody else see this right here? Could it be that person has a people-pleasing mindset? And it's dangerous when you have these people in leadership positions. It's very dangerous. All this begins with people-pleasing thoughts. All of these things begin with people-pleasing thoughts. I was like, why didn't I get this the last time I listened to this module? So listen to this. Thoughts leads to mindsets. Mindsets leads to feelings. Feelings lead to actions. The number reason people do things is because they feel like it. I gotta say it again. This stuff is crazy, but it's so true. It's not crazy, it's just crazy just hearing it because it's so true and we don't understand it until we understand it. You only know what you know and you don't know what you don't know. Thoughts lead to mindsets. Mindsets leads to feelings and feelings leads to action. The number one reason people do things is because they feel like it. You ever just say, why you did that? Because I felt like it. We've heard, when I used to hear this all the time, and sometimes I used to say this, not even knowing all of this. I got to say it again. Thoughts leads to mindsets. Mindsets leads to feelings, and feelings leads to action. The number one reason people do things is because they feel like it. So you got to do a thought audit. So this is your homework. Do a thought audit. How was my thinking today? Bad, good, or great? How was my thinking today? Bad. At the end of the day today, do a thought audit. How was my thinking today? Good, bad, or great? You can't get to where you want to go until you figure out where you are. You can't get to where you want to go until you figure out where you are. It's like the GPS system. If you're headed to, you're going on a trip and you're driving there, you have to put in your location of where you are. Okay? So just figure out where you are and figure out what you need to do to get to the next place. And just like my phrase of the day, I'm looking at it. Sometimes the answer you want is on the other side of the thing you don't think you need. Sometimes the answer you want is on the other side of the thing you don't think you need. When it came to personal development, I had no clue or idea what it was. I didn't know I needed that, but I did. Nevertheless, I did. And I made an investment in myself, and my life has never been the same. And so I have so much content, so much information. I am creating the Journey to Wholeness Inner Circle. And this group is for individuals who want to go to the next level. Okay? Because a lot of times the stuff I'm sharing may not make sense and I realize that people may not have the basis, like the emotional intelligence, the leadership intelligence, the spiritual intelligence, the relational intelligence. It affects your entire life. This stuff affects your entire life. That's why it's important to make an investment in yourself. In this group, free of charge. Now, you will have access to videos. You will have access to community. If you want like further coaching for the one-on-one, then that's going to be, that's going to be monitored. That's going to cost. Okay. Cause that's my time. Nevertheless, I have so much information. So this is what I am creating. I'm going to get the videos and everything together so I can, be able to provide that information for the people who want it. This is not just for everybody, just for the people who want it. So if you're interested in joining the Journey to Wholeness Inner Circle, just let me know. And I will put your name and your contact information on the list and keep you updated on what's next. So I'm excited. So I wanted to share that this morning. I hope you have an amazing day on purpose.